Now just all looking straight into this camera here for me, all in here, that's good. Now here we go. That's lovely like that now, and again there. Nice and happy now, here we go. That's good, that's the stuff. Yes, we're doing well. And another couple of those. Here we go again, nice and happy now. Here we go now, that's lovely. Lovely job, well done. Just walk across, staying nice and close together, and away you go. That's it. Keep going now, doing well. That's it, looking at me. Well done.
Rural Development Council has supported the Calor Village of the Year for some time now. Why do you think it's important for village life to be celebrated?
Well, as our name suggests, we are the Rural Development Council, so it's in our interest to promote rural Northern Ireland. And rural villages are an important component of Northern Ireland.
Okay, sometimes small villages can be overlooked. Why do you think small rural communities in particular should enter the competition this year?
In total, there is something like about 165 villages with a population of less than 4,500. 64 of those would have a population of less than 1,000, so that's a significant number of villages. I think small villages have a lot to offer. They look after their community, they can provide services, they might provide the local school, and it's harder for smaller villages maybe to compete with the larger villages.
Okay. You and your colleagues have visited many of the shortlisted villages. What in particular catches your eye when you go out and visit the villages and the people involved?
Well, as a regeneration organisation, we deliver a lot of funding to rural Northern Ireland. For many communities it could be 50,000, it could be 500,000. But with the Calor Village competition, it's a small amount of money, and it isn't the money that's that important. It's people want to celebrate what they've done with their own community within their own village. And I think it's the people themselves and their pride and sense of community that continues to amaze me, and it renews my faith in people.
Calor has decided to introduce an additional award into the Village of the Year competition this year for small rural communities. Can you tell us why you decided to include these this year?
Well, the competition has always been open to a village of any size. The threshold being 4,500, but anything below that, it has always been open to them. But we decided that, having seen the competition in action for 2 or 3 years, there were some villages who thought that they maybe weren't eligible because they were too small, or that maybe they didn't have the facilities or the infrastructure of some of the larger villages.
Okay, and of course there are many other categories at the Village Life in the competition. Can you tell us about the other categories?
Yes, there are 5 categories: building community life, business, young people of course, older people, and environment.
Okay, that's great. And there are plenty of prizes up for grabs in this competition. What can organisations expect to win if they're successful as Calor Village of the Year?
Well, the overall winner will get a cheque for £5,000, and each individual category winner will earn £1,000.
Very good, excellent. And so what do people have to do in order to enter this year?
Very simply, contact Calor at Belfast head office, which is 90458 466, or they can download an entry form from the website, which is calorvillageoftheyear.org/northern-ireland, or you can email us at calorgasni.co.uk.
And once the forms are downloaded and they're all filled in, when is the deadline for the forms to be sent back in?
The deadline is the 2nd of July, so there's plenty of time.
What's the key message you would send out to villages across Northern Ireland for them to take part in this year's competition?
We would encourage villages to have a go, get involved. You'll be surprised at just how much you have, and if you're not successful this time, then you can build on that experience.
Ahoghill won the Calor Village of the Year title in 2009. What has that meant to the people here in Ahoghill?
It's meant a great deal to the people, and it's brought them closer together. The unity that we felt the last 6 months, it's just taken us up another level, and it's been really good. It's good to achieve something and bring the community closer together.
Absolutely. And in turn, how would you encourage, obviously at this stage you're looking for villages out there to nominate their village for the competition. How would you encourage other people to take part, and do you have any tips that you'd like to divulge for them to help them along?
I think they definitely should take part. There's very little to actually do. It's a simple application process. It's fun to do it, the questions aren't difficult. It's thinking on what you do every day in your community, and it is relevant, it's what you're doing already, so there's nothing difficult about it. Tip-wise, it would be inclusive, think on everything, not just what your own group is doing. There's so much going on. Even when we were putting the application process together, you forget what other people are doing, so when you come together with that togetherness, it's amazing what goes on in community life every day, and it's really, really busy, so make sure you include everyone.
Okay, a lovely sunny day here in Ahoghill, and I've never been here before, so tell us about your town here, or your village here in Ahoghill, and why you like it.
Well, it's really good because you can play anywhere really.
Is it nice and quiet and safe?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you like about Ahoghill, Rebecca?
Well, at my estate, we can go down this hill and on our bikes.
Very good. And what's your favourite part about Ahoghill?
And that you can play about everywhere.